Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Time for empties for April and really the first couple of weeks of May, to be honest, because that's where we are, but I thought I would do them at this stage. Anyway, show you what I've used up in the last month or so. Here's a new thing for me to show, but it is actually an old favourite. It's a hand cream by Tocker, who started out, I think, as dress designers. I definitely had clothes from them in the 90s, but seemed to just be in the business of producing perfume and some bathing products. This is the one product I really like of theirs, and it's stocked at Space NK over here, fairly widely available I think in America, and this is the hand cream in the fragrance Stella, which is supposed to be Italian blood orange, and you know that I like orange and citrus fragrances very much. When I smell this, I don't really smell orange, to be honest, but I do really love it. It's a kind of creamy, vanilla-y citrus, I would say. I find it really difficult to describe, but I really, really like the fragrance, particularly in the hand cream. I'd love it if they did a body cream or a bath product. I have smelled the perfume and I'm less keen on that, so, you know, it's just really the hand cream that I love. £9 is quite a lot, I suppose, to pay for 2 fluid ounces of hand cream, but I like it. The only disadvantage with this is it's got no SPF in it, which really you need in a hand cream, I think, these days. But there we go. Used one of those. Haven't managed to get a replacement. Need to get onto that. Then I've been using quite a few decent sample sizes of moisturisers in the past couple of months when I've been travelling. I've been travelling a lot for work. This was one I got in one of these gift bags from, I think, Space NK again, and it's Oskia London Renaissance 360 Anti-Aging Brightening and Supreme Cream. Can't even quite remember this one. Yes, I can when I smell it. Very geranium, strong aromatherapy type smell, which I'm not sure everybody would love. Definitely very geranium, so quite enlivening. You're not going to want to wear this when you go to bed. I'm not sure whether it was meant to be a day or night cream. Yeah, it does say every morning, although, again, no SPF, so you had to use a sunscreen with it. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I wouldn't rush out to buy it. It was moisturising. It didn't interfere with my makeup, so from that point of view, came in this little bag. It was okay. What do I need to remember about it? Yeah. It does actually say there's a small SPF of 8, which isn't going to do you much good. And the powerful bioactives included lupin seed to boost elasticity. I don't know, I didn't feel that much more elastic after this. Now here's a product I was very puzzled by. Again, came in a goodie bag by May Lindstrom Skin. This is an American, I think, organic outfit. I'm going to say California. Don't know where I thought that from. And this is supposedly the cult product called the Honey Mud, which is meant to be a cleanser. It's called a gentle facial cleansing silk. Now, I didn't think it worked remotely as a cleanser. It is definitely a mud. It's a very, very sticky, tacky cream. One thing I didn't like about it, which some people would like, is the smell, which is supposed to be honey. It just smelt like a slightly synthetic chocolate smell to me, which I didn't love. The texture was so kind of thick cream that if you smoothed it, as you smoothed it on, if you were meant to wash it off immediately to cleanse, it was quite dragging on the skin, and it just doesn't cleanse. What it did work as is a face mask. So after cleansing, packing this on, leaving it for 10 minutes or so, and then kind of steaming, wiping off with a hot flannel, did leave my skin feeling very soft and moisturised. So I'm utterly puzzled as to what this is and why it's marketed as a cleanser when it doesn't remotely cleanse your skin. It does soften your skin, but I really wouldn't buy it. I found it very messy to use as well, which I didn't love. My favourite of the samples that I tried was probably this one by an outfit I hadn't heard of before called Radical Skins Care, manufactured in Paris. I don't know where Radical is based. Seems to have an American website. This is their anti-aging restorative moisture. Again, I was using in the morning, although it does say morning or night. It was a nice, lightweight, but hydrating cream, completely used up. But I remember the smell, which, surprise, surprise for me liking it, was, I thought, a bit citrus, a bit kind of vitamin C. I did feel it improved the texture of my skin a little bit, so I kind of would look maybe at getting that. Although, as I think I have mentioned several times, my kind of mainstay skin care routine at the moment is Sunday Riley. I used up finally, looks as if there's a little bit in there. I might go back and try and get that out. It's always difficult with pump bottles, although I like them. Yeah, I'm going to try and get that bit out at the bottom. For hygiene purposes, to get the final bits out. This is the ridiculously overpriced Bionic anti-aging cream, which is also incredibly hard to come by at the moment. I don't know whether they have finished producing it for all time. I have discussed it on my Sunday Riley video that you can find if you sift through my videos. They have been subject to some legal action in the States, which has been dismissed. And I think it was centred on Bionic, although it was more kind of geared towards the firm as a whole, as far as I can tell. And it's certainly, you just can't get it in the UK anymore. My last bottle I had to get from a German website, which I guess is an overstock. I don't know whether to try and get another one before they give up, because they seem to have started making a different night cream now, which isn't in a pump action, it's in a jar. And you know what I feel about jars, they're just unhygienic and they don't preserve the products. Some old favourites, the Corys Milk Protein wipes, used another of those. Always repurchasing them, always repurchasing the old Mitchum, sorry about that, deodorant. Talked about the other day finally throwing out a couple of mascaras, long after the month that you're supposed to, but I don't hold to that idea that you have to throw away for hygiene purposes after a month, but these were wearing out. This is my favourite mascara, the Chanel volume. I use the ordinary one, although there is a waterproof one as well. I used up a Peter Thomas Roth pumpkin enzyme mask. I like Peter Thomas Roth's masks. This is probably my least favourite. This is the one that's supposed to really give an intensive skin resurfacing, and it does have some kind of gritty particles in, which I don't love. I prefer the rose and the cucumber ones, but I do like those, and you often get them, sorry, what am I doing? In kind of sample kits. You know that I have this battle with oils, which are very trendy at the moment, facial oils. I haven't really found one, and I've tried some really premium ones and some kind of cheaper ones that I felt improved my skin or were that nice to wear or whatever, and some of them I felt definitely didn't. I use this sample of Clarins Orchid Bleu face treatment oil, which I think is for dry skin. I should know that. Not very helpful, not to tell you. And I like this one better than anything I've tried so far, partly because I like the smell. It's very soothing. I think it didn't smell of lavender, but something similar to lavender was nice as a night facial oil. And it didn't feel that it stayed on the surface of my skin as much as some of them do. I still don't know whether I really want to go down the face oil treatment route, or I just prefer creams and serums. I guess it is, personally how you feel about these things. On the other hand, I kind of feel I'm missing out because everyone's writing and saying how wonderful they are. I do want to try the Rodin one, which is ridiculously expensive, but people swear by. And I have got another sample size of this Clarins one to get a bit more of an idea about. And then finally a perfume sample. That's just number 5 when travelling. And although it doesn't look as if it's empty, it actually is a Smashbox high definition concealer. That lasted for ages. I was a great fan of Smashbox probably about 8 years ago now, to be honest, and bought them a lot when I was in the States, and I don't use them nearly as much now. It was okay as I don't tend to use a huge amount of concealer, to be honest. I use a kind of brightener under the eye, but other than that, and this was too heavy for that area, but finally used up, which felt good. I do think Smashbox is a decent high drugstore, low kind of or moderate kind of line, if you're not looking at them as kind of drugstore lines, for people who are interested in makeup. I just kind of feel I've outgrown them a bit. So those are the empties for last month, April, and it'll be good to start with a fresh box now for the new ones. Until next time, bye for now.